Well, Israel under attack in the south and the north this Sunday. Around 40 rockets were fired at Israel's northern communities earlier, including here in Kiryat Shmona, where there were a number of direct hits on homes and vehicles. This town has been largely emptied of its residents for over half a year now, as the war with the Iranian proxy Hezbollah continues. No reports of any casualties today. Benjamin Anthony is with me, and they will be watching very closely, won't they, across the border in Lebanon, what happens now in Gaza. What is at stake if Israel does not defeat Hamas in Gaza?
If Israel doesn't defeat Hamas in Gaza, I believe that our southern flank here in Israel and our northern flank will be effectively ceded. I think that people forget that we've got about 80,000 of our civilians who are refugees in their own homes, having been evacuated from our northern front as a consequence of these attacks by Hezbollah. We still have many residents of the south who won't even think about going back until that threat of Hamas is quashed. We're not close to having done that. We are doing so militarily stage by stage. There are still these 4 to 6 battalions that we have to crush. And I think that it will be a very clear signal if we succeed in destroying the remnants of Hamas to Hezbollah that we are coming for them next. I would hope that that will be the case. I don't know if the government has the wherewithal to make that decision, but it's going to be necessary to do so because it doesn't seem there's a diplomatic solution to what's going on in northern Israel at the hands of Hezbollah.
Right, and in terms of diplomatic solutions, of course, the Americans and the French have come, haven't they, with their own proposals. They want to push Hezbollah north of the Litani River. This is a UN resolution 1701 that's never been enforced. Just related to that, there is a report out that the US delayed an ammunition shipment to Israel recently, and that would have been the first time that happened. Just your thoughts on that in terms of where America is standing with Israel as it fights these two very dangerous enemies on its borders.
So I don't know the specifics of that report, but I do believe that Israel must urgently diversify away from the United States when it comes to weapons supplies, including to within itself, and also making deals and arrangements and partnerships with other countries. We cannot have a situation where all of our eggs are in one basket and we're not even the owners of the basket, but the Americans are. That's a very, very, very precarious situation for us to be in, and we're seeing the dangers of that play out in front of us.
All right, Benjamin, for now, thank you very much.